What if I told you that the ancient nation of Israel, once united under Kings David and Solomon, split apart, and 10 of its tribes vanished from history, scattered across the globe in ways that are still being revealed today? The 12 tribes of Israel form the bedrock of biblical history, yet the fate of the 10 lost tribes remains one of the greatest mysteries of the Bible. Where did they go? Are they still out there? And what role do they play in biblical prophecies regarding the end times? The Bible tells us that God chose these tribes for a special purpose, but due to rebellion and sin, they were scattered to the ends of the earth. Today, groups across the globe, from Ethiopia to India, Asia, and even the Americas, claim descent from these lost tribes. Could the reappearance of these scattered descendants be the fulfillment of ancient prophecies? And what does this mean for the final chapter of human history? In this video, we will uncover the biblical origins of the 12 tribes of Israel, explore how 10 of them became lost, and dive into the claims of modern groups who say they are descendants of these tribes. Most importantly, we will examine the prophetic significance of their return in the end times. Deep Bible stories will take you on a journey through time, showing how these ancient prophecies are still unfolding today. The origin of the 12 tribes of Israel can be traced back to Jacob, the grandson of Abraham, who had 12 sons. In a pivotal moment, Jacob wrestled with God and was renamed Israel, meaning one who struggles with God. His 12 sons became the patriarchs of the 12 tribes of Israel, each inheriting a specific portion of the Promised Land. The sons of Jacob and the tribes they fathered are Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph, whose 2 sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, each received their own inheritance, and Benjamin. These tribes together formed the nation of Israel, with the tribes of Judah and Benjamin occupying the southern kingdom, while the other 10 tribes, often referred to as the northern kingdom, settled in the north under the leadership of tribes like Ephraim and Manasseh. As prophesied by Jacob in Genesis 49, each tribe had its own unique destiny. However, it was their disobedience to God that led to their scattering and eventual disappearance from the historical record. Following the reign of King Solomon, the unified kingdom of Israel was torn in two. The southern kingdom, called Judah, was composed primarily of the tribes of Judah and Benjamin. The northern kingdom, called Israel, consisted of the remaining 10 tribes, including Reuben, Simeon, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Issachar, Zebulun, Ephraim, and Manasseh. The northern kingdom quickly fell into idolatry and rebellion against God. Despite warnings from prophets like Hosea and Amos, the people continued to reject God's covenant. In 722 BC, God's judgment came in the form of the Assyrian Empire, which invaded the northern kingdom, captured its people, and scattered them throughout the vast Assyrian lands. The king of Assyria deported Israel to Assyria and settled them in Halah, in Gozan on the Habor River, and in the towns of the Medes, 2 Kings 17:6-6. These 10 tribes were dispersed across the Assyrian Empire, and over time, their identity as distinct tribes became blurred, earning them the title of the Lost Tribes of Israel. But are they truly lost, or are they simply waiting to be revealed in the end times? The disappearance of the 10 lost tribes of Israel is one of the most intriguing mysteries in biblical history. After the Assyrian conquest in 722 BC, these tribes were scattered across the Assyrian Empire, and their identity was gradually absorbed into the surrounding cultures. However, the Bible and Jewish traditions suggest that the 10 tribes were not entirely lost. They were dispersed among the nations, awaiting a prophetic return. Over the centuries, various groups across the globe have claimed descent from these tribes, holding on to ancient Jewish customs, traditions, and beliefs, despite their geographical isolation. Some of these groups have become prominent in the modern world, while others have remained obscure, but all claim a direct connection to the lost tribes of Israel. Let's delve deeper into some of the most prominent communities that assert their lineage from the lost tribes. Beta Israel, Ethiopian Jews. Tracing heritage to the tribe of Dan, among the renowned groups claiming descent from the lost tribes are the Beta Israel, also known as Ethiopian Jews, who believe they originate from the tribe of Dan. Their history in Ethiopia spans millennia, and they have preserved distinct Jewish traditions that distinguish them from other African societies. The Beta Israel observed the Sabbath, adhered to circumcision practices, followed kosher dietary guidelines, and celebrated various Jewish festivals, even during extended periods of isolation from the wider Jewish community. Bnei Israel, Indian Jews, linking ancestry to the tribe of Ephraim, primarily situated in the western regions of India. The Bnei Israel trace their lineage back to the lost tribe of Ephraim. According to their oral history, their forebears were stranded on the Indian coastline centuries ago, likely during the Assyrian exile, and founded a small Jewish enclave in India. Pashtun tribes, Afghanistan and Pakistan, associating lineage with Ephraim and Manasseh. The Pashtun populace of Afghanistan and Pakistan, also identified as Pathans, claim descent from the lost tribes of Ephraim and Manasseh, the sons of Joseph. This assertion is bolstered by their ancient customs, many of which mirror Israelite traditions. Igbo Jews, Nigeria. Tracing roots to the tribes of Gad and Zebulun, the Igbo community in Nigeria has upheld the belief that they are descendants of the lost tribes of Israel, particularly from the tribes of Gad and Zebulun. Lemba, Zimbabwe and South Africa, connecting ancestry to the tribe of Levi. Residing predominantly in Zimbabwe and South Africa, the Lemba people have long maintained they are descended from ancient Israelites, specifically from the tribe of Levi. The prophetic scriptures and the reunion of the lost tribes, the Bible emphasizes that the lost tribes are not forsaken by God. Their restoration plays a pivotal role in the end-time predictions of the scriptures. Ezekiel 37 offers a vivid portrayal of their eventual gathering in the prophecy of the Valley of Dry Bones, where God pledges to revive the scattered tribes and reunite them with Judah. I will make them one nation in the land on the mountains of Israel. There will be one king over all of them, and they will never again be two nations or be divided into two kingdoms. Ezekiel 7:22. This prophecy predicts a forthcoming era in which the lost tribes of Israel will be reinstated and reconciled with the kingdom of Judah, culminating in a unified Israel governed by the Messiah. As communities asserting descent from the lost tribes steadily come to light, the global audience eagerly anticipates the realization of these age-old predictions. Their resurgence serves as a testament to the unwavering nature of God's assurances and signals the imminent arrival of the Messiah. If this comprehensive examination of the 12 tribes of Israel and their prophetic significance in the final days has piqued your interest, ensure to show your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing this video from Deep Bible Stories. Join us as we delve into how ancient prophecies are shaping the contemporary landscape.